Hi everybody, Natalie here. It is December 10th, which means we are almost through. We're not halfway. We're not even halfway, but we're about 15 days away from Christmas, or exactly 15 days away from Christmas. So I had every intention of doing Vlogmas this year and getting everything done. And I do have a couple of things taped that'll probably be out before this, but not getting super crazy with it. So I won't be vlogging every day. I won't be going over everything every day. But what I will be doing is just kind of giving updates throughout. So I am in nursing school, of course. Everybody knows this at this point, if you watch my videos. If not, well, hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a nursing student. And we are coming up at the end of the year. We have a week's vacation right in the, not smack dab in the center. We're finished. We're halfway through the class already. We have 6 weeks left, but we do have a week vacation right in between those 6 weeks for Christmas. And we're just getting through. So I will be finishing up this semester on the 18th and 19th of January, and that includes time off. So that is, we are getting to the end, everybody. We are getting to the end of this term. Next term's going to be crazy hard, and I'm living for it. So I'm excited. Today I met up with the girls for a study session at a Starbucks in Carson, and basically we went over a take-home test which we were allowed to collaborate with, and it took us 4 hours to go over answers that most of us already had. We'd already done it on our own, and then we got together and finished it together to make sure all of our answers were correct. So fingers crossed we get 100% on that take-home test. There was a lot to it. It was very, very information heavy. There was a lot of describe this, explain that, make a table, a lot of fill-in information. So it was a hard 4 hours. Like, we put in a lot of work. And then also, along with my other classes, I do have a math class, which is just a 6-week class, which ends next Friday. So when I got home this evening, I went through and did all of this week's modules, which is week 6 out of 6. I did all the modules, finished all the homework. Now all I got to do is the discussion post, and I think that's done. The discussion post and the final, which I was gonna do the final exam tonight just to get it done with, but I really don't want to. I've done all the other modules. I've done so much work that I really am just over it for the night. But I also don't want to think about it tomorrow. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to do anything with it. I have a quiz on Monday coming up, so I need to spend a couple of days studying for that. So I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to do that final tonight and my discussion posts. So that way I don't have to think about it again until after all of this is done. And then it's finished. Thank God, because I hate math. I hate math class. I love med math, and I love doing med math. I always have. I think it's interesting and fun, but I just did a million word problems that I have no idea how I even got through it. That meant nothing, and factoring things that just meant nothing to my career. But it's done. I'm a happy camper. I am all finished. I have a good grade in class. I have a B. Okay, I have B. I'm happy with a B. B's get degrees too. So do C's. So
my apologies.
My watch is talking to me. So yeah, that's been pretty much how it's been going. I am feeling a million times better this week than I did last week. I'm still sleeping on the couch because I'm afraid of being stepped on in the middle of the night while I heal. So I haven't gotten a really good night's sleep in about 2 weeks. I've gotten kind of just run-of-the-mill sleep, sitting up on the couch sleep is what I've been getting. So don't mind me if I seem a little manic. I'm just exhausted. Next week, I'm going to go sleep in my own room tonight, I think. Next week, we are going to go look at Christmas lights, and I want to vlog that a little bit. We're going to go have dinner and go look at the Christmas lights if we can afford it. We might just be looking at Christmas lights and drinking homemade coffee, iced coffee. Who knows? But that's going to be a lot of fun. We always go to Reno and Sparks and go up into the nice houses, the really pretty brand new wealthy people houses, the houses we can't afford, and look at their lights because they can afford the power bill. There's a couple of places in town that are really, really nice. And then our usual places where we normally go have been a little bit lackluster the last couple of years. So I'm hoping that everybody is in the Christmas spirit this year and puts up their lights, because this is something we really enjoy doing. And that's probably the only Christmassy thing that we're gonna do this year. We're not going to any Christmas parties. We're not doing any ugly sweater parties. We're not doing any of that. Even if we were invited, like, I'm just too bogged down with school. I feel like I am just staying alive. So maybe once I feel a little bit more comfortable, maybe next year when I'm into my classes and I'm a little bit more comfortable, I'll take some time and do some, fun stuff for the holidays. But this year, I feel a little overwhelmed, so we're going to stick to just doing Christmas lights. And then next year, maybe we'll do some other Christmassy stuff. I really wanted to go to the Christmas tree lighting this year down in our town, but everybody had to work and I wasn't about to go by myself. Also, I couldn't drive at the time because I was still taking pain meds. So finding parking and walking down there, it would have just been too much for me to do by myself. There was no reason for it. So I stayed home. That's the updates on what's been going on right now and what's going to be going on in the future. I'm a little nervous because when we do end class, we go directly into the next term. We don't have a break in between terms. They moved the dates to make sure we had days off at Christmas time, which I kind of just wish they hadn't done. I kind of wish they would have let us go to school that Monday and Tuesday before Christmas and then given us a week between terms, because holy cow, that's a lot to go into when you don't even have like a little break in between. And on top of that, it's supposed to snow all week next week. And for those of you who love the snow, that's really cool. I live an hour away. So driving an hour in the snow can sometimes mean driving for like 4 hours in the snow, mostly because I live in the high desert and everybody forgets that it snows every year. It's the craziest phenomena. Like, they get on the road and they're like, I have no idea what to do now. So last year, just a little side story for things. I was headed to work. It was about 5 a.m. Well, it was about 5:45 a.m. and I left here for work. It was snowing the whole way. I have all-wheel drive. I take it nice and slow. I don't mess around and I don't do stupid shit. But I got behind this guy who had a trailer and he started sliding going sideways, and instead of like trying to correct himself, he just went sideways down the center of the freeway with his truck like slightly facing forward with the wheels to the side, and just let it go that way down through the center of 2 lanes while we're all behind him, sliding. He never tried to get to the side of the road. He never tried to stop. He just slid in circles and slid sideways for about 4 miles before he got any semblance of back to normal. And he was just content to do that, like continue trying no matter who was behind him or what was going on. And he's whipping this trailer around with basically no thought of anybody else on the road. It was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever watched. And called my boss. Like, I left at 5:45. I did not get to work until almost noon. That's how long it took me to get. And it was literally because everybody forgot how to drive in the snow. And the thing is that part of the highway, there's certain parts of the road that get super, super slick. And people race down it and blow past everybody because they've got 4-wheel drive or they've got all-wheel drive. And it doesn't matter how many wheels are turning on the road when you hit ice. Everybody. So if we could all just get on the same page, I wouldn't be as worried about making it to class on time. Because I'm pretty sure if the snow comes the way it says it's going to come, I'm going to be late. I'm going to have to leave for school in the morning for my evening classes. Like, just in case any of you didn't know, I'm in the night cohort. I'm not in the day cohort. So I'm going to have to leave super early so that I can make it there safely on time. And then I think I'm just going to stay in Reno at my parents' house on Monday night so that I don't have to worry about it on Tuesday, because whatever, you know. That's what's coming up this week. Oh, and by the way, I got a 193.33 out of 200 on one of my tests. On my test that I had last week. This is a very exam heavy course load. But I'm really stoked on that, especially since each question was worth 5 points. Which means I missed one and got partial points on another. Which is awesome. I don't know what is happening down the hallway, but it's starting to freak me out. It is quite annoying. Either our house is stupid haunted, or the cats are up to something. I'm gonna have to say that I think the cats are up to something. Okay, so I'm going to stop this here because I need to go make sure I didn't lock anybody in the bathroom. And I think I'm going to take my exam tonight. I think I'm going to take it, get it done, and be good. Be good to go. More content to come. I have other videos that'll probably be up before this one. Who knows what'll transpire over the rest of this week. So much to do, so little time to do it all in, and yeah, I'm gonna go work on things and then maybe sit and watch a movie if I can get my brain to calm down enough to watch a movie. But I will catch you all later, and you have a wonderful day, and well, bye.